I surf sometimes when it's hot, not now in the winter, because of course I don't like cold water. And I think that's it.
Okay, nice to meet. It's a pleasure to be here with you and Yanni. And did you like to participate in the immersions and the TNT community?
Yes, it helped me a lot to improve my English. I feel I'm more confident to speak English. Of course, I didn't achieve my goal yet, but I think I'm in the way.
Yeah. I all the time I ask that for my coworkers, for my colleagues here, because TNT helped me a lot, yeah, to improve my confidence to talk in English. So guys, we are live on YouTube in the moment, okay? And we are here with Aline and Yanni, and today we are talking about clothes and fashion. I'm not familiar with the vocabulary, but we try to have a good conversation. And just remember, I'm not a teacher, I'm just a host, but I'm a student too. I'm here to practice the language, have a good conversation, and it's so important to don't judge other person, to be respectful, and enjoy the conversation, okay, guys? And about me, about my presentation, yeah. I'm from Fortaleza. Nowadays, I live in Salvador, Bahia. I'm working like an air traffic controller, and I'm here in TNT almost 1.5 years since last year, after the beginning of the last year. And how can I said before, the TNT it's amazing place to improve my confidence and practice the language. Yeah. So can start now, and I will read the first question. Okay. How would you describe your personal style and it's coming to clothing? Ian, what do you say about your style? Do you consider a fashion person or not?
Yes, I consider yes. I like the I think no, that I like to cut my hair and the I change the model.
Yeah.
Um,
So do you think to be fashion, it's just about to use clothes or maybe your hair, your color your hair, maybe your nails? There
I think the more the personality.
are a lot of things are just clothes.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
a lot
it's a
of
good one.
lot of
Like a
things because
personalidade, yeah?
yes, when you have the personality different, you 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 think different. So
Yeah,
your clothes change, your hair too. So
perfect.
for example,
Yeah,
uh, today I can use the clothes uh, one style, but nossa, esqueci como é que fala amanhã do nada, mas ok. Amanhã
don't
I use
worry.
other
No,
clothes.
don't worry. Tomorrow, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Deu branco aqui. Tomorrow I use the
No.
other clothes, but I don't. Uh, I not. I not. hum, I como é que eu vou dizer isso? I I think before use. Tipo assim, eu penso antes de usar
Tell me in Portuguese, no
the
problem.
clothes.
Okay, yeah. Do you have a plan to use your clothes? Yeah. It's not
Yes,
just to use
I
and go
I
outside. Yeah.
search in the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah, if I use
Oh,
one t-shirt different and I search the examples on the internet
okay.
and that's it. Other
Yeah.
people talk to me and say to me that I am fashion, so nada exagerado.
Yeah, I
But
know. So
other people
I use the social media, and
crash
in my
novamente.
Instagram there are a lot of videos about outfits. Yeah,
My Instagram
sobre
too.
outfits, yeah, sobre
Uh-huh.
jeitos de se vestir. I really like to
Yeah.
watching videos on my Instagram. Yeah, the Instagram. So I
I
think yeah,
say
you are
all.
a fashion person because you take care about that, yeah, about your style. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me know about you, Aline. Do you consider a fashion person, or you don't take care about that, or you don't make matter? Like,
Uh, I think I'm a fashion person. I don't know if I'm fashionable because I don't use buy a lot of clothes all the time. I think I have my own style based in eco-friendly clothes because I'm vegan, so I choose my clothes. And I don't know, I think I make good combinations of clothes, and I love earrings and accessories, prints or partners. I don't know how can I say estampas, but I think it's partner. I don't know, and colors. And I think I make good combinations with that. But
yeah.
that's it. I think I make good combinations. I don't know if I really make that, but I try.
Yeah, you bring a good point here because normally the styles we can involve with a lifestyle or mindset. Yeah, like you said, do you prefer to use eco clothes? Yeah, I don't know to say
Yes.
that too, but yeah, it's like your mindset, your personality will be connected with your clothes. Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah,
I think,
it's a good
or
one. It's a good one.
yeah, I think,
I to bring that point for the conversation. And about me, go ahead, please.
sorry, I think we have a huge delay in the class today. I think I have a style
Yeah,
shows my lifestyle. So I think we wear things we feel comfortable, and shows for the others how we are infected. So I think the clothes is more than something to, I don't know, to cover us. It's about communication.
yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. So yeah, we go ahead with the second question. And Yanni, can you read and answer?
The question,
Yeah, the question number 2. Can you see on the chat?
the question don't
Appear?
the chat.
Yeah, the question number 2. Can you read for us? Can you see
Não
in the
está no
chat?
chat.
Oh,
I can't see the question.
again, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, oh, did you use the cell phone? I
Yes.
used the cell phone.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's because of that. Yeah, I put again. So the second question, please.
Okay, what are some fashion trends that you have embraced and enjoy in the past? Isso seria tipo assim, o que eu gostei de que é fashion passado.
Yeah, or alguma coisa que você começou a usar, like a tendência. Trends can be a tendência, yeah, in the fashion.
The large pants.
Yeah, me too.
My mother had a lot of photos. And today I use the very clothes that my mother used in the past. So the style retro. I like the não sei como é, tipo calça alta. Não fala calça alta em inglês. High fit.
Yeah, it's very fashion to me. I don't know that vocabulary,
I don't like
but I understood.
The short pants. Eu não gosto de calça baixa, não. Pensar.
Okay.
Então, one day in the past week, my mother and I resgatou, basicamente isso, the wedding my grandmother. And I dressed it, vesti. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I dressed it because I am the unique neta that I dressed my grandmother serve. And I like the model. The dress is the anos 50, I don't know. But the model
years, yeah.
I prefer the model, the antiquity model, that the modern model that today. So I think if one day I wedding,
like a vintage style. Yeah.
Yes, vintage style. Vintage sim, né? Because when my mother wedding, I don't like the nem ela gostou the dress her. When my mother wedding, the dress her have the mangas bufantes. Não sei falar isso em inglês também. But I don't like it.
Yeah.
But my grandmother has the model princess. It's very delicate.
Yeah, it's so interesting. It's so interesting because we can return to use the clothes in the past. Yeah. Sometimes when you talk about to be fashion or to live like in the style, we can use the creativity and use all the clothes you have your home. Yeah.
Yes.
So about me, I not follow the style or the fashion, but we can use like this. I prefer to be a comfortable, use a comfortable clothes. And yeah, I think it's that. And about you, Aline, what some fashion trends do you follow?
When I don't know, when I was young or teenager, I used to be punky, grunge, hippie. So I have a
Emo.
specific style. No, emo, no, please.
Okay, no
I stopped and hippie, but I used to use ripped pants, or I don't know if it's plaid shirt, camisa xadrez. Because when I was grunge, I used a lot plaid shirt, and now I use I like so much. I don't know how can I say pochette. Maybe I don't know if it's funny pack or money pack, because it's similar, but I think it's funny pack, and it's something I used to use in the past, and now I'm so happy it's in the fashion. It's fashionable again, because I like so much. I think it's practice for day by day, so I use so much.
Yeah. Nowadays, I start to use the shoulder bag. Yeah. It's not a pochette, but we use here like a seat belt. I don't know if you know, guys. It's like a pochette, but it's using the shoulder.
I think I have one.
Very style person when I start to use that. Do you know?
I use pochette when I want.
Style. I think that's my trend in the moment, because I don't know. Yeah, some persons use the pochette too here. And when I bought in the online, when I made the online shop, when I bought, I search, and the name is shoulder bag. Yeah. Pochette, you don't say. I don't know. Maybe it's a bag. I don't know the name, but I feel very style person when I start to use that. So, and about that, about your online shop or presential way, what do you prefer, Aline? Do you prefer shopping online or in physical stores for clothes, and why?
I don't know. I think it depends, because after pandemic, I start to buy a lot of things online. So I think it's practice in. So sometimes or some things I prefer to buy online, but I don't know. I don't like to try clothes. So I avoid buy clothes because that, I don't like to. And I used to buy a new clothes when I'm traveling, because I used to walking on the street, and I like when I saw something, when I see something I like, and I go to the store and I buy that clothes, but I don't like to go to the mall specifically to buy some new clothes, for example. I hate go shopping. But I don't know, I think it depends. Some accessories, for example, I prefer buy online. Shoes in my preferred brand, I prefer buy online too, because that brand don't have physical store nowadays. So it's the only way to buy new shoes in my case, for example. But it depends. Some things I buy online and some things I buy on shop. And now, Yanni, I think it's just us. So if you want to answer the third question.
I like both. So depends. Today, for example, I like the clothes that chain because have the very comments the other people, and the app has the tipo, medidas corporais e medidas das roupas. So for me, this is good, and I don't have the problem that is. So I observe this, but I like to and buy the clothes in the story or the shopping normally, because I like the tipo, experimentar the clothes, because I am the person short and I have the big, esqueci a palavra, seios grandes, and the cintura fina. So any clothes não fica bom para mim. I like the depends. For example, pants. I don't like to buy in the internet, so I buy a dress and any shirt. Yeah, acho que é. And the shoes. I don't like the buy in the internet. I prefer experimentar in the shop. I am the person that I compare the clothes in the stores. So when I go to buy clothes, tipo, eu entro em várias lojas.
Yeah, like you search for the price, the value, like to buy the more cheap or not? É por conta do preço ou o que você gosta mesmo?
Two. Também por causa do modelo do meu corpo.
Okay, yeah.
Sometimes the same clothes in the one the first story não fica tão bom. Tipo, a mesma roupa. Não sei se é por causa da costura, não sei.
Yeah, I think
Sometimes, né?
there are different
Não
factories
fica
with
tão
their
bom
different
e
models.
não fica tão bom quanto de outra loja. Aí, aí eu faço essa pesquisa de campo.
I get it. I get it. So, and about
Quer dizer,
me, girls, I don't have patience to buy in the physical stores, and I don't have a lot of time to do that. Normally, when I need to buy something like a clothes, I just look, yeah, on the street, on the story, and I look, okay, that clothes will be good me or not. And normally, when I just look that clothes or that different style, I bought. And normally, the most part of the time, it's okay. I use, but I don't have a lot of patience to use and try use a lot of clothes to choose just one or a little, yeah. And but nowadays I use a lot. I prefer to shopping online. I know it can be hard, but I prefer. Can be hard because sometimes the quality of the clothes is not so good. I don't know the procedure. Yeah, the where are you from? The clothes are, and because of that, I'm try don't to do that. But yeah, normally I buy online all the time. And but by the way, I don't buy a lot of clothes. Usually I just buy when I need to a new event or if I need it, really need it. But normally it's not very common to go to the shop and buy a lot of clothes for me. And about the question 4, what do you think, Aline? What is the most expensive piece of clothes or accessory do you ever bought? Do you have one or not? Because you prefer eco style, so I think it's not so expensive.
No, in fact, it's too expensive because you know, when you buy a cloth without a slave worker, for example, or with good materials or responsible materials, you use. So I used to buy a lot for that kind of things because I used to look for the proceed for that clothes. So sometimes I pay a lot in some clothes, but I don't know how what my clothes more expensive. Maybe I have boots I love, but it's an eco-friendly one. So it's expensive because it's eco-friendly. It's a vegan one. Don't have slaver. I don't know if it's
If you can say slaver worker, yeah, like a slaver.
Like a slaver work. So I have a shirt too. It was too expensive, but that clothes have in fact a good concept because it was fabric. It was fabricated by a store, and the partner, it was made by some person who treat your mental health, and they use art to with a way to go out that situation. So that store promote, I don't know how can I say that, but use that kind of arts to promote well, how can I say, well done, bem-estar,
Being well.
well-being, yeah.
Well-being, yeah.
Well-being from that people. So I like that kind of concept of clothes or stores. So sometimes that kind of clothes could be too expensive.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's totally different that I think before. And yeah, I get it, the situation. And it's a new styles, yeah. So we are spend a lot of money to follow that new styles. But I totally understand you, because nowadays we have a low prices, but the persons don't take care about where are you from, that's material, and who work in that material. Yeah, something like that. It's really important. Bring some reflections like you bring for us. And I will start to search about my clothes and my things that I bought and that I bring in my life. So, Yanni, what's your answer for that question? What the most expensive piece of clothes or accessory do you ever bought? Do you ever anything?
So I think that my shoes, I like
Oh,
shoes, so I have very shoes. It's more expensive than my clothes.
how much cost your shoes?
Depends.
Oh, do you have a lot
Uh,
of expensive shoes? Oh my God.
I think assim, the most expensive que eu já tive, 300.
300
But
reais. Yeah.
but tipo, foi meu primeiro salário.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Today I I think the most expensive 115 or 117, I don't know. But today, tipo assim, eu tô colocando do que eu mais compro, maior gasto.
Yeah.
Because my clothes, I try and they got, tipo assim, gastar no máximo 120,
Yeah.
dependendo da
Okay.
roupa. Dependendo da
It's
roupa.
like an
But
average. It's like a
yes,
media, yeah.
but my clothes is cheap because have very story in my city that you if you search you você encontra the cheap clothes and the good clothes. So
Yeah.
in the accessories, mas como está escrito? Acessório? É,
Yeah.
acessório. É, oh meu Deus, ó, quem veio pra cá? Vou até mostrar você. Oi, acabou de vir pra cá.
So cute.
I think I pretend today the investir in the gold
Yeah.
because my tipo como é que fala suor? Meu suor é alcalino, meus acessórios estragam rapidamente.
Ah, okay, yeah. So you need waste. It's not waste, but spend more money with that. Yeah, with your
Yes,
accessories.
yes. I buy the piercing for my ear. So is the very muito fino. And foi caro. Foi, acho que foi 100, foi mais ou menos isso. 150 is the small, very small accessory, the gold. But I, tipo assim, I try. I will try the buy the gold pra, se você for pensar, if I buy the your accessory muitas vezes, tipo, because ele estraga, the money that you que você gastou, you buy the accessory, the gold.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Sometimes it's better you spend a little more money, yeah, and bring or bought something that you can use a long term, yeah, a longo prazo. I get it. It's true.
Yes.
And I totally agree with you. And I don't know if we realize, Aline, but sometimes when you spend or when you bought something like a clothes and accessories more expensive, maybe it's because the persons that work and to do that, it's not a slaver, yeah, will be worked like in the rules, like in the did you get, Aline? Or
Yeah,
did
yes,
you
yes.
agree or not? Yeah.
Yes,
Don't work like a. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I completely agree with you. Sometimes I spend a little more because I think it's important. The procedure, the clothes don't make the clothes. It wasn't made by a slaver, or of course. Because that clothes probably it will during a little more than other clothes in a fast fashion, for example. So I think some clothes it worth you pay a little more.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And I just have that inside between talk with you and Yanni. It makes sense. Like me, sometimes I prefer in the past to bought something more cheap. Yeah. But nowadays I believe it's not the good way to do that. Maybe to pay for something more expensive. It's more can provide more responsibility for society. I don't know. Hello, guys. Are you again here? How was the conversation, Rafael?
Hello, very nice, very nice. Talk about a lot
Really
of
good.
things.
Yes. Do you know? I normally I'm not talk a lot about fashion in Portuguese, but I really love the conversation, even though it's in English. But it's a really good subject, and I have a question for you, Rafael. Can you answer
Okay,
the question number 6? How
number
important is
6.
comfort versus style when choose your outfits? Do you prefer to be a comfortable person, or do you prefer take care about your personal branding? What do you think? Do you believe it's important? Take care about your personal brand?
Yeah, for me, like a man, when I have, como eu sou homem, eu esqueci como é que fala isso, mas is more comfortable always. I never imagine to choose a clothes in that if don't have this option. I asked Mariana for first of the I already answered all questions about this because I already work on a website and work on people work with fashion and have pain with clothes, you know. Eu ouvia ela sentindo dor quando tirou uns carpões assim pra gente conversar assim.
Oh my
Aí eu perguntei
gosh.
pra ela, como é que você usa um negócio que te machuca, sabe? Ela, não, porque é muito bonito. Ela me falou assim, porque eu gostei, sei lá, na minha cabeça assim, my head of man, I never use a
But
thing.
I'm a woman and no makes sense to me because I prefer to be comfortable. Yeah, I just will use the clothes that uncomfortable if I need it, but normally that don't happen. What do you think about that, Mariana?
I say to Rafael, it's the last years that thing change for us, for women, because today's normally we use everything with sneakers or tennis. I don't know if they what is there correctly, but sometimes we use that shoes because in my case, I prefer to feel more beautiful or confiante, maybe. And you put in a salto alto, and sometimes that hurts or squeeze my things, but it's just sometimes. Now it's different. Before, it's more common for me use.
You sacrifice yourself to present yourself.
Yes, I remember my mother teaching me to use and walk with salto. Gente, eu não sei falar salto alto, but my mother taught me like to walk with. Ela falava, não coloca o peso no calcanhar, nas pontas do pé, ou vai para a guia da...
You learning how walking with a salto,
Yes, in some case I run with a salto alto. A little meters like that, but rapidinho, sabe? Mas, enfim, isso mudou, graças. It's more common go to marriage, for example, with sneakers, because we have a lot of option, and the tennis is so beautiful in some case. So
so it's crazy, but that's happened, and each person it's prefer something or not, but for me, guys, I prefer to be comfortable as possible. So guys, thank you for the conversation. The time is over. I put here the link for the survey. Just remind, it's not my immersion. Tomorrow, Friday on 7 a.m. I will be here like a host, and just I'm here to replace Katiana. But give me some feedback, give me some suggestion, okay? And thank you for the conversation. I learned a lot, okay? Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.